Douche cakes. Must be something in there. You're watching Final Fantasy VII.
Alright, folks. Part 11 of Final Fantasy VII. We're going to pick up some items in Eris's garden, garden. So, the cover material is actually going to help. Kind of the thing there is, I mean, ideally I would put it on Cloud just because it basically protects one of your party members from an attack. Kind of useful, especially if something unexpected happens. So I'm pretty much going to put that on right away. But so now we make our descent, and it's kind of, I like this part. It's funny. So Cloud thought he was going by himself, but Eris snuck out before Cloud snuck out. Kind of a nice little segment that Squaresoft does, you know. So we're taking her with us, and I think either option that you wind up saying to her, I think it just goes towards whether Eris winds up being your girlfriend, but, so it seems like this is the only option just due to the next segment that I've seen, so still it's slick moments. So we're almost at Wall Market, though. Now this part's kind of tricky, kind of stumped me at first because I didn't know how to get past it, but all you do is just take that red pillar. I mean, it doesn't look like you should be able to, but you can. You'll see in a moment. These houses really piss me off. They're not that tough, they just have a lot of HP. So, kind of the situation there. Turn down the volume a bit more. I don't feel like doing this whole recording over almost 3 minutes in, so I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, like I was saying, these houses have a lot of HP, so it's kind of a pain in the rear. But you can tell that the house is damaged, so it's almost dead. So in Wall Market, the thing, I'm only going to explore so much of it. You think that there's more to this episode, but this is, once again, it's a transitional episode, so, yeah, I'm going to talk to a bunch of the town, but, I need to do some grinding. That's kind of the situation, and you'll find, you know, in RPGs, you know, I think most people know this, but, you know, when it comes to doing a let's play or a walkthrough on something, you do kind of have to break away and play it off camera and shit, and that's what I've realized I've had to start doing. So it's kind of fun, and just kind of, it feels like a mini job almost, you know, if people can consider playing video games as a job, but it can be. So I don't know what I don't use the see her home option. I should have picked that just to see if you actually would have to take her back. But I just figure we'll take her along the hell of it, you know. I really would like a solid view of this. I'm kind of thinking that maybe the Final Fantasy VII Remake does this, but there's so many times that you can't see the ceiling. They've constantly said that there's like a roof over all this, so you can't really see sunlight, but I mean, it's such a quirky and sinister depiction of artwork. I want to see more of it rather than just the camera angle that you see. It's kind of pseudo 3D just because you can't see like entirely everything. But I would like to be able to see it just to kind of get the full scope. But I know the PS4 could probably handle that, but the PS1, this was, you know, big game back then. Paris had a boyfriend who was in Soldier. Huh. So. Yep, so I like this little segment too. We're into the next phase. Watches. Yep, Tifa shows up. Faintly see her in the back of that. She's kind of in an outfit, so it's not easy to tell. This is, I mean, this next bit, it has like some off-key humor. You may like it, you may not. It kind of gets racy, but, you know, it's not racy in the kind of good way, you know, thinking of women, cleavage. It's more of, it's gonna be like some awkward stuff, some kind of like, yeah, you know, so to get prepared for that for when it happens. But for now, I'll warn you when that part shows up, but in this episode it's not really going to. We've got a new town and some stuff to explore, some weapons to get and shit like that, so this is part 11. We're still not even halfway done with this episode, so I'm mostly just going to talk to people. We don't really advance the plot quite yet, but we're just going to get to know Wall Market. Alright, so yep, this is like the epicenter of like the awkwardness that's getting ready to happen. It's a lot like I forget the name of that movie. You can... Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think of what it was. It's... Let's just say it's a nightclub that you may or may not like. It'll probably come to me as I say the rest of this episode. It was a movie, and it was a movie from the 70s. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you know a girl, we'll get back to the plot. You know a girl named Monica, or Tifa. So pay attention to that name, Don Corneo. He's Japanese, I think, for horny, something like that. That's what I looked that up. I don't know where I found that out, but... So, obviously one of the first things you do when you come to a town is you're going to want to get new weaponry, and then of course find a save point, both of which we're going to wind up doing. Save point shows up early, but the weapon shop's a little bit further. So, I'm still kind of getting used to the cancel button and the go button. Sometimes I get those confused even still. So, save briefly, but... The Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's the I knew it was gonna come to me. I was just like, that's kind of what this nonsense takes place. It really kind of takes a turn, you know, and you'll see what happens. I don't know where this came from. I don't know why it happened, but so. Makes me wonder if the Squaresoft was sitting there watching that movie for a brief moment. I mean, it's not, the segment is not that long. It's probably only going to last for like 2 or 3 episodes, but still. So. But we have to go rescue Tifa. We need to figure out what she's up to. We found her. We don't know where Barrett is. That'll come in the future. And, trying to think of what else. make a mint. I like that. I'll make some quick cash. I'll make a mint. I'm trying to talk to this guy, but it's not working so well. Trying to explore everything that I need to do. Yep. Don't push, hooligan. Nice word. Yep. So, trying to think of other things. I just completed Super Tennis, so if you're watching more videos that I've done, that's like my 4th actual Let's Play that I've completed on the Acid Roots channel, and it's obviously just the start. I guess you could count the Donkey Kong classics also, but I'm glad to have done that. I mean, Super Tennis is really a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a tough game. I couldn't beat it entirely. But I'm glad for the fact that I was actually able to progress without having to do that. So it's a good game. It's addictive, but I really hate its mechanics sometimes. That's just a side LP. If you want to see some more stuff by me, you're welcome to check out Super Tennis. So, but in the meantime, we have to get used to this vast Final Fantasy VII game. We're probably not even 10% done with this yet. I mean, even though I'm at part 11, probably like 6% or 8%, something like that. Once we get past this part, we'll be a little bit more. But so there's some mini quests for us to do here. You're gonna find that out. There's people in this town that it's kind of like a typical RPG, but this was new for '97. Just them having to. It's like, hey, we've got some things. Maybe you could help us out with that. So it's ideal. So yeah, this is kind of where I'm at. Is I need to get like some items and shit. Here's the weapon shop. You're gonna want some mithril amulets. Yeah, mithril amulets. You're gonna want to upgrade Tifa's weapon because she will be in your party soon. And I was gonna sell the guard stick, but you need it. You can't. You have to buy. She has to be equipped before you can sell her weapon. She can't have nothing. So, what I need to do is sell those bronze bangles. That's what I'm not paying. There we go. Get 200 gil. Gotta do it. This is part of RPGs. It's actually a fun part. I do like buying weapons and stuff. Get a couple mithril armlets, not amulets, armlet. Thought that was strange. We're almost done with this episode, so we're gonna progress through Wall Market after this, which will probably be up in soon enough, but I should have bought some materia. I didn't realize I could buy that here. I'm already past that part now, but I could have definitely used like some other magic attacks. I really need to start paying attention now. I'm gonna have to get that going because Eris is a mage. She's a mage master, so yeah. All right, that's about going to conclude things, and next time we'll get further into Wall Market. So. Alright, so subscribe for more fun. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.